Why is this guy standing on the highway? From the last episodes, I've made so much money that I'm going to buy all the newest supercars in our village, guys. We're going to test them all out. We're going to get all the cars dirty today. We're gonna have some Ferraris, some beautiful Audis, even McLarens and Lamborghinis that you haven't seen ever before, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Nikas Farming here, and we'll test drive all the cars today. We'll get them dirty. We'll drive through the beautiful fields in our village. We'll get all of them into lakes, into the mud. We'll see which car handles better off-road, except for this beautiful Audi, because I already started hating this color. I don't like blue anymore. It looks like not that specific appropriate for our village. So we're going to test out all the new cars that are right here stored behind this mansion in this big garage. There are some cars you have never guys seen before. So there are some Porsches and other cars that you will see just in a second. Let's open them all up and you'll get excited for what we're going to get today. I spent probably like $500,000 on each car. So you can count how many cars we have today. Yes, you can see inside there and count how much money I've spent. So I'm a rich guy right now. So the first car we're starting with is this beautiful yellow Porsche. You might actually remember it from the last episode, but this is the other model of the car. It's another color. It goes pretty well through off-road, even better than the previous one. You can see you can jump on it pretty well. The acceleration is pretty much enough, but not as good as compared to the next cars that we're going to test out. As you can see, the car gets dirty pretty fast. I don't know, is it because of this color or just because we're driving too much in the off-road and this car was never driven off-road before, but like if you even stop on the field for a second, for a while, you should already go cleaning up the car, and I don't like that thing about this car anymore. So let's just park it right here and move on to the next cars. The next car is the beautiful red, the fastest electric Porsche ever built. It looks just really gorgeous and amazing. Like, I seem to be the richest farming guy here out in the whole village because this car looks really millionairistic. I mean, like, only entrepreneurs and big bosses drive those cars. I mean, like, look, everybody's just staring at us. I was just driving by the auction a second ago and everybody was just staring at this car, and I think that nobody would expect this car driving on the fields, guys. Don't you think so? And this car, as you can see, it doesn't get dirty that fast as the previous Porsche did, because I think of the car that is because it's bought new and the interior, exterior, everything is really cleaned up. There should be some sort of a layer in the color that prevents the car from being how do you say that, from being dirty always while driving on the fields, right? So as you can see, like, I'm driving already like a couple of minutes. Yeah, of course I'm going into the water to wash every single color after it, but I don't know if this beautiful electric Audi would have the same thing here. This car should also be pretty fast in terms of accelerating, but now as I can see, the steering is so freaking bad. I don't like that. I mean, like, I'm steering left, right right now, and the car just does not want to move forward. It just goes not in a straight line at all, and I think people might be looking at me crazy right now as the way I'm driving in front of them. But we will also test this car in the... Why is this guy standing on the highway? This guy should be fined and get a ticket for his legs being moved to the highway. That's really hilarious. So the car... Because of this handling, the car just goes like this, inverting all the time. Like, how can you even be driving this car off-road? It's a Jeep, like, it's a 4x4 car. It should be meant for driving off-road, but it does that at the worst. Even look, it's just jumping over and cannot be on one place at all. We just crashed the car. How can you even drive it? I don't like this car that much, but the new orange-colored Audi R8 looks majestic. What do you think about it, guys? If you like these cars, put a thumbs up down the video and let's see what this car will get us compared to the other ones. The steering is so well built compared to the previous Audi I've been driving. Like, if I want to go in a straight line, I can go in a straight line. The car understands my movements and my intentions, so I can just jump off the bridge. The car does not invert like that or goes from side to side. Even if I crash, as you can see, the car just stays on one place on its four wheels. By the way, it's not a 4x4 car, it's a rear wheel drive, I guess, as far as I remember, and the car goes pretty beautiful through the fields and stuff. And does it get dirty that fast? Let's just see in a second. No, it doesn't get that dirty. I mean, like, compared to the first Porsche that we had, but I think, yeah, it already got dirty. A little bit slower than the first one that we had, but compared to the electric Porsche, this car is much better for driving off-road. I mean, like, it goes in a straight line. Of course, it is not that fast as a monster truck if we compare it to acceleration on the field, but this car is pretty gorgeous as well. I mean, like, guys, what do you think about it? Let's go out and watch this car in the river. I think that would be a nice idea. Oh no, do you know what? I have a small idea. Let's go for the auction. Hey guys, No, we just stumbled on some people's table. I think we crashed their food that they were eating. There's like a weekly auction held at our place. Oh my gosh, we just crashed into the auction. I mean, like, everybody should be hating this car right now, but not the color of this car because it's dirty. And I don't think that anybody remembered the color because the car wasn't orange at all. So we watched that a little bit later. And the last car we were testing out is the beautiful black color Ferrari. I mean, like, black color look in the Ferrari looks like a mafia boss is driving right now. I mean, like, the thing is pretty gorgeous and majestic as well, but we don't know what's gonna be like on the fields. Let's test that out with the car. In terms of handling, it is something in between the Audi electric and the sports car Audi, but it does it pretty well as well. I mean, like, the car likes to invert almost the same amount of times as the electric Audi did, so yeah, it's not that easy to handle the car. Let's just move it back on the track, move it back on the wheels. Yes, there we go. Go inside and test it out even more. So in terms of off-roading, it is a 4x4 car as far as I understand. It's a hybrid, so it has an electric motor, which makes it pretty easy to drive even on water. So that means we should not be washing the car in the car wash every time, so we can just go through the fields and then inside the river, and it's gonna be really easy. So I want to try out and compare Audi to that Ferrari and do the same thing in swimming in the river, and we'll see what's gonna happen to the car right now. But yes, I just found a river and the car was washed pretty easily. The car it goes as fast as the Ferrari did, so I'm really glad that I also used this car for our video today, guys. And also for the end, let's try to watch this beautiful Porsche and see what's gonna happen with the car. Yeah, it is also washed, guys. So which car was your most favorite today? Let me know down below in the comments, because my favorite ones was the Audi and the Porsche. Thank you so much for watching, guys. See you.